What is up, everybody? My name is Jay, and this is another auto chess video. Let's get into it. So, as you may have known from the title, in this game we're going to talk about transitioning. So, the thing with transitioning is that you need to know what kind of a potential comp that can transition into. Let me make that clear. So for example, if you're getting a lot of warriors, and if you're getting hunters as well. But let's say you're not getting any more hunters, but you're getting a lot more warriors. So you can potentially transition into beast warrior. But say if it's the other way, where you're getting you're getting some warriors, but you're getting a lot of hunters. So you can transition into warrior hunters. Warriors, they're flexible. You can potentially go mages as well if you want to, which is what we did in this game. So that's the best thing that you will need to know when it comes to transitioning. If you see a lot of people going a potential build, like say a lot of people are going hunters, you can try going warriors instead. But if no one else is going mages, you can use a warrior as frontline while getting mages, while saving mages on the bench, and you can potentially transition into them. So you will need to figure out what the comp is, what the your lobby is looking like, and transition into one of those comps that are free. Um, so with that being said, let's dive into this game. So going into the PvP round, we have the Goblin Synergy, and we have a 2-star Swordbreaker, which is really strong, and we have a mana item for him as well. And I'm gonna put the mana item on Swordbreaker, I think, because I'm checking the ult timings, and the Swordbreaker only has an ult timing of 4 seconds, I believe. So he can potentially ult more than once, but I push up the front Heaven Bomber to the front line so that maybe he can take some damage so that he can ult faster. And yeah, so we win no problem, and we're gonna buy the Bunny Archer because I mean I could have bought the Unicorn, but trying to keep the Huntress option open was the best play here. We're getting a lot of feather here. We have we have 2 of the mages and the God of War if you want to go God Mage, but I really don't think God Mages are not that strong. I mean, if you get to late game, if you get a 3-star God of War and a lot of other stuff, like if you get a lot of mana items, and maybe then you can win. But with the items so easily being edible now, if they get a refresher Storm Shaman and you don't, you just die. No matter how strong your team is, no matter how split you can make your team, you're just gonna die, because that's how easy it is to counter gods. So I'm not really a big fan of God Mage. But anyway, going into round 6, we're gonna level up here because we don't want anything in this shop. We would like to have those 2 pairs, so I'm gonna sell the Shining Dragon, and then if we win, we'll buy the Bunny Archer. But if we don't, I'll just sell probably the Whisper Seer to buy her. And this guy already has 4 Glacier. That's pretty strong. Go round 6. We I think the Swordbreaker is gonna carry us, yeah. And we went, so we're gonna buy the Bunny Archer. And we're gonna buy the Red Axe Chief, okay. And yeah, we also get the Swordsman now. So I could put in, I'm thinking about, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I might take out the Heaven Bomber, potentially. We do lose the... Okay, no man, I don't. I decide to keep the goblin bonus. I think it's okay either way. Like, unless we get the goblin bonus on our soul breaker, it's not really that big of a difference. Whereas if we go the warrior route, we also have the cave clan bonus and the warrior bonus, so it's okay either way. This guy is actually pretty strong. That wormy boy is just literally destroying our... Yeah, that really sucks. And looked like he didn't have mana item, but just because of the fact that our soul breaker was attacking that, he just deployed more worms and just slowed him down. And yeah, and we gonna wanna sell some stuff to get to 10 gold, and I might sell the Whisper Seer that's on our bench. And we also have a pair of Tusk Champion that I want as well. So I'm thinking we definitely sell the Whisper Seer, which we do. So I'm gonna give up on the Bunny Archer, it seems like. I'm thinking, because like if I am going hunters, like Bunny Archer is just gonna be a placeholder until we find our Siren or something, right? So I mean, a 2-star is not that bad, but just because of the fact that she's only a placeholder and we are not even close to getting any other hunters, we're just gonna sell her. And we get a pair of Redax Chief, we will take that. And I'm not gonna buy that. The Whispers here, that's just troll. So we're gonna level up because it's not gonna... We won't be able to get to 20 gold anyway. So might as well level up and put in warriors. So now we're looking good. We have goblin max energy and we have warriors as well. And we have the cave clan bonus, which is good as well. So this guy has warriors and bunny archer. Okay, it's a strange comp. This guy is going beast. No, never mind. This guy is going goblin mech, but he loses his win streak just before the creep run, which is good for us. Bad for him though. So going into rock golem, we don't get anything great. Do I want to get to 20 gold here? I mean, I don't want anything from the shop, maybe other than unicorn. So I don't think we'll be able to get to 20 gold, so I might just buy the unicorn, I think. So I'm just checking the lobby to see. Looks like hunters could be an option. The last guy has a pair of Pegasus Ranger. Mages are open as well. No one seems to be going mages, which is a little bit surprising. And the number one guy is going assassins, and he has pretty much 6 assassins. He's close to getting 6 assassins, which is strong for him. So yeah, we're not sure how our comp is looking just yet. We get a fallen witcher here. I'm gonna buy that because we have a man item for him. But do I want to lose warrior synergy or goblin synergy just to put him in? Okay, so we're gonna give up on the bunny archer, I think, because we haven't gotten any hunters yet, so might as well buy the unicorn and potentially sell that later for free gold. This guy has 6 warriors, it seems like. So we're gonna buy the man item probably, but we're gonna end up beating him anyway because our team is stronger. So we're up against the assassins, and yeah, he beats us. Like, he found an early shining assassin, which is good for him. So we get an egg and werewolf. I think we're gonna give up on Ripper at least. Or at least we're just gonna test this. Like we're gonna test him for 1 round. I mean, he's strong no matter if he's 1 star or 2 star. Like this early into the game, he's pretty strong no matter how your comp's looking. But I do want that werewolf that's in the shop, so I think we're gonna give up on one of the unicorns probably, because it's not gonna interfere with our gold. Or I might just sell the Ripper instead. So our experiment playing the Taboo Witcher failed miserably. Even though he did the most damage, this guy had 4 beasts it looks like. And we get the Taboo Witcher now. So we want to play that over something. Heaven Bomber, okay. I'm not too sure. I mean, Taboo Witcher is strong, but I think I should have just taken out the Fallen Witcher probably. I'm not sure. So now I'm like thinking maybe we want to go like there's a new build going around which is like 6 warriors and then the 2 demon, the Fallen Witcher and Taboo Witcher. So it's basically demon warriors. They're pretty strong. Like if you just fed your, like if you get an early 2-star Fallen Witcher, you can just use that to win streak and then find your units and make your team a lot stronger. Like that's a much better version to Beast Warrior in my opinion, because like you have the tankiness when it comes to Beast Warrior, but you don't have the damage. Like Berserker is just, it's really lackluster in my honest opinion. Like I don't think, even if you stack him with items, maybe if you get the glacier bonus with like whatever glacier units that you're playing, maybe then he's okay. But I still think the demon warrior version is just a lot better. So anyway, so yeah, like till now our comp is like we don't know what we're what we are playing yet, because we have the Beast Warrior option open. We haven't gotten any hunters. Like we do have a siren in shop, but we don't even have an abyssal guard to play to get this mage, like to get the marine synergy in. So yeah, we could either go Beast Warrior from here, or we could go Demon Warriors, like I said. But as we all know, we don't end up going neither of those, if you seen from the title. But anyway, going to Wolfpack, we could potentially, oh okay, our Fallen Witcher just trolled by going all around, and we lose our one of our biggest damage dealers. But we might, I think we will win. Oh no, okay, our Soul Breaker died. Oh, that sucks. We're gonna lose. That kinda sucks. But we get Jade Pipe if we want to. But looks like no one's going mages here. So it's, I mean, it's good to make that item, but we could potentially keep that item and then make Heart of Tarask later on if we get the that other item. I don't remember the name of right now. So now, like, if we don't decide on what comp that we want to play, we just gonna keep losing health. And now we are sitting pretty. Like I forgot to even repositioning. But how lucky is that we end up facing the assassin's guy again? But I think we still gonna lose to this guy because he's a lot stronger. Like he has a shadow crawler as well. Wait, are we gonna end up beating him? Okay, never mind. I thought for a sec that we we're gonna defeat him. But yeah, we got lucky there. Like, if we had faced anyone else, we would have gotten hit for at least 10 HP. So we're gonna naturally level up here. So yeah, like as I said before, like unless we find the units that we want, like unless we decide on a comp, we're gonna start leaking HP very fast. So now in this row, you see that we have Flaming Wizard and a pair of Shining Dragon as well. So now we're gonna roll a bit here, and we get a Winter Captain as well. So we are like one Dragonite away from getting Dragon Synergy, and we get a pair of Shining Dragon as well. So I was too late to sell my stuff, but now I'm like thinking maybe we can just transition into Dragon Mage or Dragon 3 Mage or some kind of Mage comp, because Beast Warrior is so far away, Demon Warrior is so far away, and like we don't even have like Pirate Captain or anything. But we do have 3 mages sitting on our bench right now, and that will be a considerable, like a huge update compared to our team that is in the, like what our team, like look at that. We get a Total Elder as well. So we're gonna give up on the demons. Okay, I do end up selling the Swordbreaker. Maybe I should have kept him for, and so sell the Taboo Witcher instead, because he's still pretty good. Okay, so I do end up taking him out anyway. But yeah, we gonna, like we saw earlier that no one was going mages in our lobby, so we gonna use that. We gonna take that to our advantage, and we're just gonna go mages from here. And we take a fat hit against this guy because our team is still a lot weaker, because we don't have any 2 stars or anything, and we are 1 ring of life away from, okay, never mind. We have a refresher, so that's gonna go on to our Total Elder. We get a Doom Arbiter. Okay, we're gonna buy that just in case, and we're gonna keep the Swordsman option open, because like if you get him to 3-star, he's an amazing frontline as well, because his ult does magical damage, so combine that with Mage Synergy, he's just gonna do more damage. So yeah, and yeah, we completely missed that Thunder Spirit roll, which is a huge upgrade as well. So I think from this point on, we have to go like the full 3 dragon and 6 mage synergy, because that's gonna help a lot against the Beast Warrior guy, and we have to go 6 mages if we want to deal with the hunter version anyway, because like if they add in 2 marines, that's gonna help them out a lot, and that's just gonna, like we won't be doing any damage to them if they add any of them add in marine synergy. So from this point on, going full mages is the best option for us, and we can transition into them, because all we need now, like we already have the source in our bench, and we just need, what are we missing? So I mean, obviously we would like to have the God of Thunder, but the 6th mage is, oh yeah, that's a 6th mage. The 6th mage is the Winter Corruption that is sitting in our bench as well. So we could go 6 mages here if we want to. Like we're gonna level up next round, and then we could put in 6 mages if we want to, but we won't have any kind of front line. And considering that we don't have a lot of 2 stars, I still think having the warriors is a little bit stronger or better in my opinion. And like if we get a 2-star Total Elder, then by all means, yeah, like we will want to have 6 mages too, so that he can do more damage. But I think having some kind of frontline option open is better. So anyway, while we were talking, we leveled up to 8, and we rolled quite a bit aggressively there. we needed some kind of upgrades, like, so we found the pirate captain and we just need one more and we can just egg him and make him our front line. We also need Dragon Knight. We still haven't found him yet. And there we go. We found the Dragon Knight, and we can sell the Venom that's in our bench, and we're gonna put him in. And I will put the we will sell the Red Axe Chief, and then put in the source as well. So now our team is a lot stronger. Like eventually we will want to include the pirate captain as well, because unless we get a 3-star swordsman, it's just better to have a 2-star pirate captain instead. So all we need now is 2-star Total Order, 2-star Dragon Knight, and a 2-star pirate captain, and then our team is set. That's it. That's how you can transition into a comp if you're like, so the most problem, the players that are stuck in rook or bishop, what their biggest problem is, they get some kind of they get some kind of units that they want, and they just try to force it. So like, for example, if you get a round 4 dwarf sniper, they will automatically think that, okay, I'm going hunters. So you should be able to adjust yourselves to play according to what the game is giving you. So like in this one, we were getting a lot of warriors and we had the hunters option open, but we didn't get any. We were thinking about beast warrior, we were thinking about demon warriors, but we weren't getting any of them. But we saw that none of our opponents in our lobby was going mages, and in 3 rows we got a lot of mages that we wanted, and the items that we had as well were gonna help. So we like just transitioning kept transitioning into every single round. Like after every single round, we just kept rolling or changing stuff, and potentially now in like 4 or 5 rounds, from what was a demon warrior comp that was heading nowhere, we would transition into dragon mages, which is really strong. And we like, it's not even round 25 and we already have 6 mages and 3 dragons in, which is really strong as well. And this guy is going, he has goblin buff, but he has druids as a subs energy. That's gonna hurt him a lot. He could potentially come top 4 or top 3 even, because like the 6 goblin synergy is gonna help him carry a little bit. But yeah, he will need to sell those druids and get like a warlock or something. I mean, he has 2 warlocks in, but he will need 4 warlocks if he wants to have any chance. But anyway, so our plan now, so like we could either sit at level 8 and then roll for one of our Dragonite or Total Elder. Like if I get any one of them, I will just egg them without a doubt, because egging any one of them is a significant upgrade. Like I have a potential 2-star pirate captain sitting on my bench. Like I can just egg that, but I'd prefer to use that on my Totola Elder, for example, because he has a refresher on, and a 2-star Totola Elder with refresher is just insanely strong. So after this round, we're gonna roll a little bit here, and we get a Totola Elder. And I'm just gonna roll down to 30 gold to see if I can hit the Dragon Knight, like if I can hit the Total Elder naturally, and we get a pirate captain 2-star. So now we're just gonna sell the swordsman, because we are very far away from getting him a 3-star. So we also got that Total Elder, so I'm just gonna hit that. So now our team is like I don't think we lose to anyone other than maybe if anyone put in marine synergy, like the hunters that we were talking about earlier. Maybe that guy could defeat us, but our team is just a lot stronger. Like a refresher, Totola, and a 2-star pirate captain. Yeah, like so now our plan is to go to 9. We need like we will put in the dark spirit, like we get it's gonna help against the assassin sky, and I think there was a night sky, and it will also help against goblin mech guy. Not that we need it, considering that we are playing mages and he doesn't have any marines in, but it will help a lot against the warriors and then the knights players as well. So yeah, we're gonna save up the gold. We're gonna slowly. Okay, now man, I decide to rush it here. I guess I didn't wanna lose my win streak. And this guy, he looks a lot stronger. Like he has a storm shaman as well. So yeah, like I mean, we could have been greedy. We could have decided not to level up and just save up gold and then go that route, but I guess I just didn't want to risk it. And we had a good unit to put in. Like we get a free spirit synergy, and we also have a man item for our dark spirit as well. So yeah, I guess it's not that bad of a play. So yeah, like if we keep our win streak, we just gonna save our gold till 50, like till we get to 50 gold, and all we need now is Dragon Knight 2-star, and that's it. Like our team is complete. Like I mean, a 3-star Winter Captain is nice, but it's not really that big of a difference. I mean, Winter Captain is just it's okay. It's not really that strong. So we were up against a Night Guy in his board, and he doesn't even have 4 knights, so he's just gonna take a bunch of damage. So yeah, the only guy that could potentially defeat is the Hunter's guy if he puts in Marine. But even then, he is a lot weaker. Okay, talking about he just got a 2-star Siren that I'm seeing. And I'm just checking the lobby to see who else has Storm Shaman. Other than that guy, no one else has Storm Shaman. So we're gonna keep the humans on the leftmost side because he has put the Storm Shaman way up front. So I'm just gonna put my Pirate Captain, Flaming Wizard, and the Source all the way on the left so that they will start attacking the Storm Shaman and potentially human silence him. And considering that we have 4 humans energy and we should silence him and we should be able to kill him before he ults us. So that's why I have positioned in a way like this. So one of the night guys out, and we get a Tsunami Stalker. I mean, I don't need it for now. So we also okay. No man, I thought we had a refresh on our dark spirit, but we don't. So we could buy the rune hammer that's in our shop, and we will be a reach out away from getting a Mjolnir, and we can put that on our Dragon Knight, which will be really strong on him. But so yeah, the only problem, only guy. Okay, so he does end up adding Marines in. So I think it's gonna be the Assassin's guy and then the Hunter's guy who could potentially be top 3. But anyway, we're gonna roll for our 2-star Dragon Knight because that's all we have to roll for anyway. And we are 1 Winter Captain away from making him a 3-star, and we are 1 away from another Dragon Knight. And we're gonna roll a little bit aggressively here because we like all we need is him. and then we can save our gold again. But we don't end up finding him. That really sucks. Anyway, and we are up against the knights. Okay, never mind. I don't know what this guy is playing. He has a red axe chief, I just noticed. And we are against an assassin's guy, and yeah, we defeating him. So that's good. I'm pushing ranks in NA server, and I think this was low rook, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm not really surprised that there are some weird comms going in the lobby, because like, yeah, I don't know what he's doing with the 2-star red axe chief this late into the game, and we're also one ring of life away from a refresher dark spirit, which will be really strong as well. And yeah, we up against him again, and he has a, okay, now when that was the ice armor. I thought he had a jade pipe, which is pretty good against mages, but he has a ice armor instead, which is okay. And yeah, the glacier guy is out, and the only problem now is the assassins. And has he added marines? Okay, now we're gonna make the feather counter item, and even though he only has 3 feathered, it's still gonna make a little bit of a difference. Let's see if we find Dragon Knight. We don't. That's really unlucky. We're at level 9, and like, we are the only ones who are looking for a Dragon Knight, and we haven't hit him just yet. And he still has an added marines, but this was a little bit close. I guess not that close. And he's sitting at 48 gold, so he should be rolling a lot aggressively. Like, he needs to add in like Storm Shaman or Marines or something. Okay, he adds in a Storm Shaman, and he finds his 3-star Shadow Crawler as well. So we want to position against that Storm Shaman. So we know it's going to be against the right side of us, and he's again frontlining it. So he's just going to get human silenced. Like, right? Yeah. And I don't think it had any mana items either. So yeah, like, we didn't have to do anything. Our natural positioning. Okay, no man, this is gonna be a little bit close. Okay, that was a little bit closer to my liking. So we really need to hit that Dragon Knight here. We're not gonna roll here because it's a creep round, and we're gonna reposition against the dragon, because yeah, mages can be a little bit tricky sometimes, but we have a dark spirit, so we shouldn't have had any problems. But I just wanted to make sure, because we would like to have the disarm item as well, considering that he has a 3-star Shadow Crawler. But yeah, so yeah, like, you see here, like, we almost lost it, and we get a Wraith Shard, and that's the last item that we wanted for Mjolnir. We're gonna make that, and we get the Dragonite as well, and our comp is complete. So all we need now is, like, we would like to have a 2-star Dark Spirit, but we are not even close to that. So I'm gonna keep the spirits. I'm gonna keep the Thunder Spirit on the side, because when the assassins jump on my units, he can potentially stone, and he ends up stoning 3 of them, which is huge. Like, he ends up stoning the Shadow Crawler, which is really big, and I think it's just dead here. Yep. Yeah, he didn't even add marines, so that was and he also had a 1-star observer crawler this late into the game. Like, you will need a secondary carry if you're playing assassins. Like, a 3-star shadow crawler is good, but you will need some other carry, like either your observer crawler or your razor claw, or like you want some other unit to a little bit carry your team as well. So, but yeah, that's how you can transition from a completely, like, that's how you can transition into a completely different comp. um, we were getting a lot of warriors, so I was thinking it was like a beast warrior game, but then we weren't getting anything. And then I saw that no one in our lobby was playing mages, and then the next 3 rounds we were getting a lot of mages, so I decided to transition it into them, because if I had tried to like force beast warrior, I'm pretty sure we would have gotten like 4th or 5th place. So that's really the big difference if you want to improve in rank. Like, if you're hard stuck in like rook or bishop or something, you will need to play according to what the game is giving you. Basically, pretty much forcing a comp becomes like, if you get lucky, you will end up winning the game. But if you're forcing a comp that the game is not giving you, you're not gonna climb up ranks easily. So hopefully this video has helped you in learning how you can potentially transition into another comp. So like we talked about, you will need to know what comp that can potentially transition into. So like we saw, you can use the warriors as a front line and save the mages in the bench, and you can potentially transition into them later on once you become stronger. You can transition to hunters using the same strategy, keeping the warriors as a front line and saving your hunters in the bench until you become stronger. Or you can just go beast warrior if you end up hitting all your units. So yeah, um, that's it for today. And if you like this video, consider subscribing. That will help me out a lot. And hit that notification bell as well, so that you don't miss my future in-depth analysis. But until I see you all in the next video, peace out, my dudes.